Hello and welcome to another This is Ogden Studio video. I haven't gotten very far since I painted these shelves, and what's going on in these shelves is exactly what I didn't want to happen. But right now they're just kind of holding a lot of junk until I can get everything organized. Just needed a place to put stuff while we figure out what we're going to do with the rest of this room. But I did find a place for this desk, or this workbench. I have a buddy who actually wants it, and I don't know how heavy it is exactly, but I mean, these are solid 2 by I don't know, 3 by 4s. Crazy thick wood there, and I have to get it out of this door, and I don't know if that's a possibility, but I do have to take this door off, so I figure this might be a good time to paint it and see how that black really looks, because as you might remember, I want to paint the ceiling black, so I think that would be pretty sweet. But yeah, I'm gonna paint the door today, so I guess we'll call that phase 2. The shelves were phase 1, phase 2. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so I got the hardware off. It's these old school brass doorknobs, which I kind of like the idea of keeping the brass, maybe like cleaning them up. But I think what I'm going to do is spray paint them black. I don't know, that might hurt somebody's feelings, but for what I'm doing, I think I'm going to spray paint them black, and then that means probably need to paint the hardware black as well. So I'll have to pull that down and get that figured out. It's time to take this door outside. Oh yeah. And it looks like there was a doorknob quite a bit lower, so I'm gonna have to sand that and smoothen that out too. I was thinking about getting a new doorknob, but I'll just keep this one. I completely mangled that screw head, trying to get it unscrewed from the hinge. Don't think I'll be using that one again, but you know, that's what you get when you're trying to unscrew possibly 70-year-old screws. But flathead screws, they are my arch nemesis in this old house. So I'm gonna sand the door real quick, and then it's time for paint. So I'm just gonna take a damp paper towel to wipe off all the dust, and then it's time to paint. Alright, so this is what I'm using. Ultra Cover Latex Paint. Flat black, aka matte black. We're gonna see how it looks on the door. So, gotta shake it up real good. Alright, so it's getting pretty dark quick. It's about 7:15 now, and the sun's already below the horizon, but it's turning out pretty good. This door needs its second coat though. It's not going to be shiny like that. And I am kind of nervous. You can still see the thisisogden.com that I painted, but hopefully a second coat will cover that up. But yeah, I'm liking how it's turning out. Alright, so it's the next day. I'm going to take you outside. The door is pretty much done. Well, it is done. I just have to get it back down here. But first, I'm hoping I can fit this thing through while I have the door off. I think I should. I can measure it, but it's going to be a tight squeeze. Anyway, I did end up painting the trim around the door. It needs one more coat to look nice and smooth. Then I just took some extra paint and kind of wiped it on the ceiling, this black paint. It didn't dawn on me that I'm gonna have to worry about those cracks in between the tiles, so I might just have to brush those. And then the little speckles in the tiles too. I don't know, might give it a cool star effect. I might like it, but well, it's gonna take a lot of paint to get those plugged up. So anyway, yeah, let's go see the door. Look at that nice sheen off of the door. Anyway, matte black, just the way I ordered it. Got the hardware painted as well. Might use one more coat on that. And then I'm just cleaning up my painting mess. Okay guys, phase 2 is complete. I got rid of the workbench. That was a little harder than or actually it was a little easier than I thought it would be. But then look behind me, black door. Got the black door painted and hung. I did forget to paint those sides of the hinges, so gonna have to hit it with some black paint. But yeah, feels good. Phase 2 complete. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I think the next step, now that I got the workbench out of here, is to paint the walls white and the ceiling black, and then we'll figure out the floor. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a great evening. Have a great rest of your week. If you want to follow along, then be sure to subscribe. My goal is to get 1,000 by the end of the year, so any help would be appreciated. Thank you. Have a good night.